Hey folks, it's Dave here, and today I am playing Fortune, Fame, and Glory. This is a print and play game I found off of BoardGameGeek.com, okay? And I printed out the cards. They are front and back, as you can see. And this is a fun game. Let me show you what's going on with Fortune, Fame, and Glory. Okay, it's a very simple adventure game to play. The idea is you start off on the left, and you can see how it looks like an I here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 4, and then 3, 2, 1. The idea is to get from the left to the right. You need to do that 3 times, and then there's a special boss card you fight. There's 3 boss cards in this game, and that's what the idea is, to go through it 3 times, then to fight the boss. Okay, so you start off with your character card here. Okay, now I blew this one up twice size so I could get at everything. So I keep this off to the side, and this keeps track of your health. I just have these little pegs here I use for my health. You start off with a 3+3 attack that could go up or down during the game. You got to keep track of your gold. I think you start off with 10 gold. I could be wrong. And you start off with 5 food. So that's how I keep track of things. So if I take a hit in a battle, I lose a health. I lose a health. If I happen to go up or down on my attack, you can slide this up or down. The same with your gold. Sometimes you gain gold. Sometimes you spend gold. Okay, and your food, you keep track over here. Your food, every 4 cards you got to spend food. When you run out of food, it starts costing you health. But you can get food and health during the game, and I'll show you that right here. Gameplay is really simple. Okay, you really only need 2 dice to play this game, 2 6-sided dice to play the game. So first off, let's flip the first card. Okay, crime and punishment. You've been sentenced to 10 lashes, -3 health if you roll a 1, okay? If you roll a 6, jailbreak and you get out of here. So you can see every card has kind of good and bad and sometimes something in the middle. So let's just say we rolled a 4. We pay 10 gold, so we adjust our gold and we move on. So now I'm going to select this card here. This is a woodcutter camp, okay? Again, I roll 1 to 6 and it tells me what to do. So I'm either not welcome and I move along. They break camp and I move along, okay? I might get a friendly welcome and get 2 health and 2 food, or I might cost me some food. So different things happen along the way. So you can go any way you want here to get to the end. You could theoretically probably snake the entire board if you wanted to and see every card. But the idea is to get to the end. I get there as quick as possible. You come across these cards here. You come across people. This happens to be a warrior. You roll the 6-sided dice. As you can see, 1 to 2, you got a fighter. And down the bottom here, it shows you that she's got 4 health. She's got a +3 attack, and if you win, you get 10 gold, okay? So right now, we started off the game off my side. I have 10 health, so we would roll 2 dice. It's a straight-up roll, so I would roll 2, she would roll 2, and we would see who had the higher number. You factor in your attack. Now, we start off with 3 attack, and this warrior has 3, so this is just going to be a straight-up roll. If the warrior only had a 2 attack or 1 attack, I would tack on 2 points to my roll, and I would have the advantage in the fight. Any tie goes to you. I really like that. I like the idea that if you roll, let's just say you roll a 10, and the warrior rolls a 10, you do the damage to the warrior. So you would need to win 4 rounds and knock off the 4 health to get by the warrior, okay? She might let you pass, or they might join you. So if the warrior joins you, the next 3 cards, she will fight for you. That is really kind of cool. So let's go up here now. So this is my 4th card, so I would come over to my food now, and I would slide my food down 1 level because this is the 4th card. So now I'm in a small town. And if I roll a 1, I'm robbed of 10 gold, okay? I might get roughed up by the gods and lose a life. I might rest at the inn. I get 2 health, but I still lose 10 gold for staying at the inn. I might rest at the inn and get 2 health and 1 food. And lastly, they're wary of me, and I just move on. So I go to my next card. Okay, now I come across this Wildman. Okay, now what stinks about this guy? So if I roll a 1 to 2, I fight 3 to 6, I go right past, so that's kind of cool. He's got 4 health and 3 attack, but I'm only going to get 2 gold if I fight this guy. So I'm kind of hoping I would only roll a 3 to a 6 and I go by this guy without being noticed, okay? Now let's just say I want to go up here. So now I got some hidden danger, and now this is going to be a fight. So I'm going to be rolling, I'm either going to fight a goblin, a hobgoblin, a bandit, or a troll. So I'm going to fight somebody in here. So this is going to definitely be a battle card. And it shows you the health, their plus attack. So I would probably want to roll a 1 so I could fight a 2 health goblin who's only got a +1 attack. So I would have the advantage in the fight, and I'd only need to win 2 rounds. And they all have 5 gold. These guys get 10, but that's a much tougher fight. And let's just say I come down here. I got the Dagger of Ruins. Okay, so my weapon's got a crack. So here we go. We lose 1 attack. Or if I'm out of practice, I lose 1 attack. So I come over here to my character card. And my attack, which was 3, now goes down to 2, okay? So you can go up or down. But if I roll a good one here, I find a magic weapon, and I go up 1 attack. And then you continue on to the end. Once you get to the end, you shuffle all the cards, you lay them all out, and you do it again. So the idea is to do this 3 times, and if you can get to the end, then you fight the boss, and then you see if you can get the reward for fighting the boss. I played through this once last night. I got all the way to the end 3 times, but on the last card, this card over here, there was a goblin, and I was really down on health, and I just couldn't win a roll. We were rolling the 2d6, and the goblin just won every roll, and I think I had 6 health, and 6 rounds in a row I lost, and he knocked all my health down, and I lost. So I never made it to the boss battle, but I still had a lot of fun with this game. So anyway, so this game, Fortune, Fame, and Glory, it's a free print and play game. I got it off of Board Game Geek. Search Fortune, Fame, and Glory. It's really fun. I mean, look at the artwork. The artwork is just fantastic on these cards. It's a fun, simple game. It's really cool. Do you know what this reminds me of? One of my favorite movies is The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp. These cards really remind me of the Book of Shadows in The Ninth Gate. Fantastic, fantastic artwork job on these. And the idea that most cards have a good and a bad and maybe even a neutral on them. So you're not always going to be fighting, but you're not always going to get rewarded. It's really a very, very fun adventure game here on the tabletop. So anyway, so I'm going to go give this another playthrough. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video, but after one playthrough, I like what I'm seeing here with Fortune, Fame, and Glory. So anyway, I'm Dave. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.